Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with Differences, episode 15. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on.
Thanks
for having us.
This is the intro.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh,
So what did we talk about in this episode? For the people, a quick recap.
we talked about a little bit of AI.
Talked about the trans community, the environment, child labor,
just a splash of pools.
some topics out there that you're gonna want to listen to.
Yeah,
for sure.
Some
Absolutely.
good conversation out here.
Should be captivated. For sure.
For sure.
Well, appreciate you guys for coming on.
Appreciate you for
It's
having
been a good episode. If you guys want any links, they'll be in the description. Check them out. Until next time, it's been the Friends with Differences podcast.
Adios.
Peace.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences. Friends with differences.
It's the Friends with Differences podcast.
Differences.
Episode 15.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Smooth.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you guys for joining.
Well, thanks for having us.
Oh,
Thank
for
you.
sure. Introducing our guests. On the left first, Joe.
Joe Gavazzoni out here.
There you go. All right, Connor.
Mr. Kennedy.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Slightly unconventional. Liam's not here, but
We'll miss him.
yeah. I'll throw in all of his crazy arguments and all of his crazy points.
See, that's
Like if Liam was here,
as long as we don't,
he'd say hot start. We even missed that. Oh man! Every time he takes the shot, he says hot start.
When you told me he
What's
wasn't
hot
gonna
start?
be here, I was sad.
Yeah.
What does hot start mean if I don't?
It is a hot start.
Oh,
Taking the shot is a hot start.
it's true. I felt it hit my stomach like a ball of lead. Honestly,
But it feels good. It's a nice warm feeling.
keeps you warm, liquor.
Keeps you
Good
feeling
start.
keeps you feeling safe throughout
True.
the whole venture.
True.
Warms you up. Gets everybody loose.
Oh,
Everybody talking a little
super
bit.
loose. I might just man spread out here. Just,
You know,
just
might
feel
as
so
well.
loose,
Don't
Well,
do that.
Don't do that. All right, I'll chill out. So, tell us about how you love this firehouse. Honestly,
I do love this fire.
You gotta fucking move in here right now.
Yeah, I should move in here. And honestly, I said I was going to a couple podcasts ago, and I did have intentions on doing it. I want to kind of finish in quotes the upstairs a little bit. Put a bedroom up there.
See, you should just have this room as your room, honestly.
But this is where the whole show happens, you know?
Move it to the upstairs.
Interesting thought.
It could be done.
It could be. I don't think so. I think the office is down here. This is the studio.
No, I like it.
Okay, yeah, I can
I
go
don't
then.
particularly want to sleep in here, you know? This is like a place to work in my eyes, you know?
Yeah, you need to differentiate
The spaces.
perfect sleep time and work time.
Right.
So if this feels like work time to you, that's what it should be, honestly.
It should be all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. That's why I
There
should
is
live
no
here.
sleeping. You just
Yeah,
work.
just keep doing it. Keep doing you.
Yeah, sleep. You don't need sleep.
That's
8 hours,
just it.
it's BS.
Yeah.
That's what they say, and who knows who they are.
Do you sleep 8 hours? I can't sleep 8 hours.
They also say brush your teeth twice a day. Who does that? Who does that?
Dude, when I go to the dentist and they ask, you brush your teeth twice a day, and I'm like, oh yeah, don't
I
we
floss
all?
too. I floss too.
I'm pretty bad at doing it.
I definitely hit it at least once a day, but sometimes I forget at night.
Is that a normal thing to not brush it twice a day?
It's definitely normal to just skip sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
I understand the sometimes, but it's enough to tell your dentist to
Alright,
question whether or not you do it or not.
Some guy who doesn't even
Like,
go to the
oh,
dentist annually. Like, you come on now. You don't even.
I feel sarcastic when I answer yes. Like, oh, yeah.
Because you already know.
What?
In my mind, I'm like, for sure they know I'm bullshit.
But that's why you're there. You know? You brush
Did you say almost brushed?
What? No.
Oh. You said they're almost brushed teeth.
just almost. I do like a cigarette and a cup of coffee. They're almost brushed.
Yeah.
I got the toothpaste on the toothbrush, but...
So you set it back. Like, maybe later.
2 minutes? 30 seconds. Whoa.
Yeah. The worst is when you gotta use your finger.
Ugh.
Stuff.
I went camping recently. That's what
He didn't brush his teeth for a week.
brush my... Okay. Alright. I didn't.
Yeah, that's when you gotta use the finger.
You gotta use the finger.
That's when you have to resort to it.
Oh, yeah. It's terrible.
It is bad. I've only had to do it like twice that I remember.
The whole time, you're like...
It's like, no, right after I'm going to my toothbrush. Jesus.
Dude, there's no difference in the teeth. It just feels the same. Like that same film. If you use your finger.
Sometimes...
afterwards, I mean, sure. You know, you feel refreshed.
No, dude.
What do you mean it's the same? What do you mean?
Like, when you have fresh brushed teeth and you slide your tongue over, it's smooth and nice. But but when you don't brush your teeth, it feels gross.
It feels like bumpy.
Sure.
So when you brush it with your finger, I'm saying it doesn't... It still feels gross.
I don't know if you're brushing your teeth with your finger hard enough, because I feel like...
It's hard to do it with your finger well, though. Because
I guess it's hard to be
there's
thorough.
not bristles on this thing.
No,
I don't got hairy fingers.
I got smooth fingers, too. Honestly, I've been touching a lot of bleach recently, and I might burn my fingerprint off.
It's a poor substitute, but what are you gonna do?
Honestly, when I got home from camping, the first thing I did was brush my teeth instead of like lay down in bed. Sometimes that's kind of what you feel.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's nothing better than finally getting home after like a long trip, like shower and sleep.
It feels like you've never had anything better in your life.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
just get the TV on and you just lay down. It's like, oh yeah, this is home. This is
Way better than sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah. Oh my god.
God.
It's so bad.
Modern technology. Ain't that a blessing? Have you guys seen those square pillows? Like, they're cubes.
Yeah.
I actually thought that'd be interesting. I kind of want to get one. I just want to try it.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's like actually comfortable.
That's what I'm worried about too. I'm a side slipper, so I feel like it's like
the purple one?
No, it's not by purple. It's just a cube. And you know, if you're a
it's
side
like
sleeper,
Pillow
it's like,
Cube is like the website. Or
it's
something.
supposed to like if you're a side sleeper, it's supposed to like be the perfect balance.
So your neck isn't like down.
So you're not
it's like
fucking
at a
your
90
neck up.
degree. You know, it's a perfectly square pillow.
It's
bullshit.
it's squared
man.
up.
No way. There's no way. It's nice.
Why don't you just stack
Sleep
3
on your
pillows
back like
and
a normal
fucking
person.
I
sleep
guess
on
that's a
that?
good point. Whenever I put 2 pillows
man.
on top
Fuck
of each
pillows.
other,
1 pillow per person. That's it. That's all you need. People have way too many pillows.
Dude, sometimes
It's
the arm
ridiculous.
is the comfiest
Okay.
pillow.
yeah.
Like, just sleep
Yeah,
on that.
For sure.
Are you a stomach sleeper?
No, it's either the back or I guess the stomach.
I
With
feel
the
like
arm.
I'm
back
more
or
of a
stomach for sure.
I like lay on my back, and then I usually like wake up on my side or in some rack position. I feel like I'm a very active mover in my sleep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think I move a lot, but all the time I'd be like, wow, yeah, the blanket's over there, the sheet's fucked up, you know, it's like, well, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, sometimes I sleep without a blanket. Maybe I'm weird.
No, I like it.
It's
I
gotta
like
be
being
hot.
cold.
It's gonna be
If anything,
it does
a
have
sheet,
to-
like a thin sheet to cover me.
I
Just
don't even
to-
put the top
the
sheet.
feeling.
I don't even put the top sheet on my bed when I make it. I never
You
use
know my
it.
favorite?
Okay.
A quilt.
A quilt?
Ooh.
Nothing hits harder
Do you mean
than
like
a
an
Quilts are
quilt.
lovely.
You mean like an Afghan where it's got the
A
holes in
thin
it?
quilt, you know.
One made by your grandmother or
Something like that.
Maybe.
Anything I can get, to be honest. If it's made by a grandmother, oh my god.
Well, not the
sleep
sweaters. The
so
sweaters
hard.
be itchy as hell. I don't know about you, but
No, but the quilts, the nice,
Quilts.
like, I don't know, slim quilt. It's kind of heavy.
See, whenever I see a quilt, it's like an accent on a couch.
it's more like it's part of the living room, not the. It's
Yeah,
not for
it's
use.
just there for show because it has a cool design.
When I was
Not for use.
when I was younger, my mom had an Afghan where it's like it's just
An Afghan.
a blanket with holes in it, you know.
Why?
It's just because you're not cold, but you want to cover yourself. I guess you want the wind to hit you,
but not really.
but not really. You know, only kinda. It's you know.
It's like the feeling of the blanket without like the warmth.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty
Weird,
much.
man.
It's for like people who don't want to like let their feet out at night because someone's gonna grab them, but the blanket's like the safe area. You
You're
know?
freezing, but you're a little hot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you just put this thing on you.
As soon as the fan hits you, you're like, oh,
An Afghan.
Dude, that's the
Did you
best.
they're
Like,
real. I didn't just make it up.
Sleeping cold way better than sleeping warm. Like, I
Oh,
love
man.
getting,
yeah.
Oh,
getting
yeah.
into a cold bed. I love it. I
I
love
You
it.
get that
Dude.
chill.
A cold
yeah.
a cold pillow is a million times better than a warm pillow.
You flip it over to that cold
You're like,
side.
yeah.
Shit. Oh,
You're like,
shit.
dude, this is
The
twice
cool
as good.
side of the pillow.
This is twice as good.
And then it warms up twice as fast.
Yeah.
And you're pissed.
Yeah.
You got to move to the arm. I'm telling you.
The best is when you go to you hit bed on your phone for like way too long, and it's like, all right, fuck, I need to finally fall asleep for sure. Put the phone down, flip the pillow to the cold side, and then just go to sleep.
Sometimes
That's the best right
I'll like
there.
set my phone down with an Instagram reel playing, and I'll fall asleep when I wake up and it's still playing. I'm like, oh my god.
You've
Like,
been learning
8
it.
hours later.
You've been learning it
It's
in your
just like
sleep.
it's just like
You can recite every syllable.
pretty much.
Yeah, you know every cue. I'm sure it's ingrained in your head.
At this point, yeah, I should just put on like
What was
education.
the real? Do you
See,
know?
you guys say it's ingrained, but
Oh,
I don't remember.
shit.
I don't remember.
I don't remember any short. I watched like 1 million today. I don't remember any of them.
Do you guys watch Black Mirror at all?
I do.
I used to.
I do.
Oh,
What are you referring to?
The one where it's like
The
built.
contact lenses,
Yes,
where it's like an iPhone, basically.
but it records everything and you can play it back with the
that guy went
remote.
crazy because he thought his
Is
girlfriend
that the one where
was
you
cheating.
can block somebody and it's like
Yes, and
No,
there's
no,
a-
no, that's a
super
different
okay,
one. That's a
fucked up.
different one.
Yeah,
Where
I thought it
That's
was a
still
different one.
crazy.
You
That
can
was
block him
fucked
and you
up,
can't even
man.
talk to him.
It's like a
Oh,
real
so fucked
Alexa,
up.
and they just put you inside this thing and speed it
no,
up.
that would be insane. Like where you even if you're in public, you can't even talk to them. They're just blocked. They're just a blocked person.
That's crazy.
Or if you're a
Yeah, like
pedophile.
China's on some communist shit like that, right? Like
Dude,
they
China's
got
got-
some face recognition and shit.
China's got like this personal accountability system where it's
yeah.
like if you're like a bad person, then like people can see that now. Like
What?
yeah, I saw it recently where it's some sort of like
Dude, there's like billboards that just scroll through people's IDs.
Yeah,
Of
it's-
like, don't fuck with these people.
it's sort of like a Black Mirror episode where like
It dead ass is for sure.
Oh my! What?
it's like a social accountability system where it's like these are
There's
just
social credit.
social credit. Yeah, it's a better way of saying it.
Oh,
You have like a credit score for how you act.
how
socially.
good you are.
Yeah.
So if you do something the state or the country
The-
doesn't like,
Your
you're
social
literally
credit just
gonna get
plummets.
blacklisted
Come on.
from like everybody.
That
You can't-
can't.
you
that
probably can't even
be
leave the
real,
country if you do that.
though. In most places other than China, like that cannot.
Yeah, no,
be
it's
real.
not real, but it's China.
China can do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they want at this
Well,
point.
yeah, they
Dude,
until some point. At some point,
I
it
don't
might
know.
not be like that.
yeah, you can't let the state have that much power in the country or anybody.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is an absurd amount of power.
It's like North Korea times 20.
Yeah,
Probably
except,
not. North
except they
Korea's
got
probably
more.
worse.
They got more
I
resources
don't
than
know,
North
dude.
Korea.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. It's just China's way bigger.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What's worse, China or North Korea?
North
I
Korea
would
is
think-
probably worse. honestly.
I heard there's that woman who
Yeah.
escaped North Korea and she was talking about like spring is like the death season because nothing grows and people just die because they can't find food. Which
Yeah.
that would really fucking suck.
Dude, it's just a real life
Yeah,
Thanos,
starving.
bro.
Yeah.
Just
He just got that one plot of land where Thanos actually won. You know.
That's where he lives.
Thanos?
No, like, Kim Jong-un is Thanos, bro. He's just
He is?
he's just letting his people die if they don't have food
Yeah,
instead of just
he's got
getting
plenty.
some from other countries. Or
What's
anything.
crazy is Kim Jong-un studied outside of North Korea, and North Korea's population doesn't even know that. You know?
They don't know anything.
They don't know any.
He's just like, nah, don't teach them shit.
Pretty much.
Keep them stupid.
He teaches them what he wants them to know, you know?
Yeah, right. Tell them I shit gold. Then I can
Or don't
rock.
shit at all. He uses all of his energy. He's never shit, honestly.
He's never shit. Yeah. My bad.
Sometimes I'm like that, you know.
I'm just
Using
using all
so
your-
much energy, nothing comes out.
Imagine being the North Korean dictator.
Oh
You know,
my
you're
goodness.
always just using that much energy out here.
Dude, that's like funny, like term for being like constipated. Being like, yeah, I got that Kim Jong-un.
That mindset, yeah. I'm just using so much energy. Shit.
That'd be a good new phrase.
Yeah, next time.
Less embarrassing. I'm Kim Jong-uning this week, dude. Heli cheese pizzas and Kim Jong-un.
I've been
the
born
rest
with
of the
Kim Jong-un since Wednesday.
Oh fuck, that's so fried.
But thanks to us, he's gonna threaten to bomb Indiana.
He has threatened to bomb the United States after the interview,
I
so
don't believe a word he says.
those
I
missiles.
don't
can't-
know.
Those missiles
You know.
can't touch us. They barely reach California. Barely.
And if it's out there,
Yeah.
it's so far away.
I haven't
Kind of
seen
sounds
the
like
news
not
in
my
so
problem.
long. Dude, what a waste. What a waste of a country. Fuck you, Kim Jong-un. You're doing terrible.
Bro, I can't.
What a waste. It should just be
He's fucking up the whole thing.
honestly, it should just be Korea.
Do you guys
Just
remember
a whole-
when Corona was in its prime and then the first North Korean citizen got Corona and then they executed him?
No, I don't remember that at all.
I remember
That's
that. They got
no,
one
that's
guy
not
got
funny.
Corona and they
That's
just
not
executed his ass and they they did
Then everybody who
One-
executed him got sick.
one case of Corona the entire pandemic just executed his ass.
That was it? No way that was it.
It could be true, honestly.
When I had Corona, I definitely hid it. I didn't tell anyone. Maybe that's
This man went to every bar in the city
yeah. But
when he tested positive.
But I wasn't coughing on people. Okay, I coughed on a few. I'm just kidding. I didn't cough on anyone.
Yeah, that's it was weird because I lived in New York for a lot of COVID.
Oh, shit,
Cincinnati,
Oh,
New
my-
York.
Oh.
And then I'd come back here to Indiana, I'd be like, well, this is a different world.
Yeah, nobody did shit here.
No, New York, it was like a real thing, and people took it serious and shit, you know, people wore masks and whatnot. Some people didn't give a fuck, you know, but
Yeah.
a lot of people took it serious.
I didn't give a fuck. I will. I'll admit it. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It was
I
bullshit.
oftentimes
A little
didn't give
bit.
shit.
It was a little bit of bullshit. I'm actually kind of sad. I got the not sad. I just regret getting the vaccine. It was so quickly
Yeah.
pushed out. You know.
Yeah. Like, I had to get the vaccine, and then I had to get the booster to go out of the country.
That's what I had to do that too.
Oh,
I went to
yeah.
Mexico and I had to get the booster.
Right.
Which I doubt that they would have cared, but it was kind of regulation. They weren't.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I didn't get sick from taking the vaccine like some people really
No.
hits them.
Did you ever take it?
Yeah, I got one shot, and then a year and a half later got the second.
Booster or just a second?
Just I
Just
told.
a full vaccine.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, it's cool. You can get the second." Hit me with it.
Mission complete.
Michigan.
Yeah, yeah,
One more,
pretty much.
one
Oh, I
more.
can travel
It's
finally.
crazy how much the pharmaceutical companies got paid off that shit.
The biggest, most corrupt industry
Oh my god.
has to be. They just
Oh,
have
for
people
sure.
saying,
Absolute
"Oh,
bullshit."
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, every company's got to make money, but they've got like laws in place to where like you can't sue them when they like fuck up. You know, it's insane. I just know that like they're making hella money off of us, and the government's like, you have to do it. You know, like
Yeah, everybody has to have health
if
care.
you want to go to school, you have to get that shot.
Dude, people want like healthcare for all, universal healthcare. That's the term, right?
That's a
Dude.
tough one to pull off, though.
I have the Canadian family. And
Oh, right, you're Canadian,
It
eh?
sucks up there. Like
It's
you
free.
Yeah, it's free, but you might have a heart attack and then wait 3 hours to get served for that heart attack. Like,
Because
that would suck when you have a heart
everyone and their
attack.
mother's there. They bump their elbow and they're like, "What do I do?" They're like, "Well, put a Band-Aid on it." You know, like, right?
dude, I don't.
Maybe I'm talking to my ass, but
I don't have the health insurance.
No,
so
it makes sense.
it's
Like,
very rare I go.
yeah, I don't get a physical, so I get my.
oh, I don't go unless I have to.
Yeah.
Pretty
When's the
much,
last
you
time
know.
you've had to go though? Like, I mean,
When I face planted.
I know I know when the last time you went, but like, have you been injured recently or? Like,
No, I did, like, when I lived in New York, the biggest thing was I had a root canal.
oh, dude,
That
did it
one
hurt?
Oh, yeah, dude, that hurt a lot.
Did they
And
have
I
to?
didn't know what was going on for a while.
Did they have to drill into you? Like,
Yeah, I mean, they took a tooth.
they kept
Yeah.
it?
They took it out.
Like, this is
and kept
ours.
It
that
was
shit.
pretty much in chips by the time they were, like, done
No
taking
tooth
it
fairy
out.
for that one.
No,
No.
no.
You should
not
get like a
dime.
20 for that, honestly. Tooth fairy should come by.
At least.
Right.
20 for every little chip.
Each piece of tooth.
I'll put them out each night.
So I got
One chip at a time.
I got my wisdom tooth removed, and I was worried that I'd get
Oh, yeah?
a root canal because
I never did.
I didn't either. I was worried because I kind of wanted to smoke, but they wouldn't. You know, they're like, "Don't smoke, you'll get a root canal." It's like almost
Oh.
guaranteed. And I never got one.
Interesting.
I never got one.
I don't even know what that means.
It's
So
like
what?
the inside of your teeth, the inside of your gum starts to rot out. I believe that's what happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
so
Ouch.
Where your tooth used to be.
That's
yeah,
rough.
basically, I had a cavity and then it was filled, and then, but essentially, yeah, there was shit building up into my tooth, and then it like got down into the nerve and into the bone. I
So
think.
when it hits the
Oh,
nerve,
God.
that's like the most painful, right? Because
Right,
it's like
so
it's
that's
like
when
yeah.
you notice it. Because
But
I
it's
didn't
already, like,
know
3
anything
stages
was
in,
wrong
right?
for like the longest time. Like, it looked fine, you know.
Oh.
And then, like, all of a sudden, my boy Ravant was visiting me in New York, and one night after we went out, I got back in and I was like, wow, my jaw hurts so bad. And the next day it was terrible. And that
Were you
was
guys
it.
drinking like margaritas or something? Something that's like sugar-esque?
Probably. What
Okay.
were we drinking?
Dude, that's what you get for maybe brushing twice a day, bro. That is what
Full
you
circle.
Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe.
One of
Yeah.
Maybe brushing twice a day.
Yeah, for sure one.
Well, I go to the
Probably
dentist
2.
twice a year, so I'm not super worried.
Oh, should we get more beers?
I am good off my first one. I will take one when I'm close.
Sounds like we need beers.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Let's just.
I'll get a beer.
Okay.
You can stay or you can go
Oh.
with it. I don't care. I'm not pausing the recording.
Hell
Good.
no.
Good.
Fuck man.
This is where we get deep.
Yeah, where do we want to take this from here? Let's think about that.
It was a good one.
It's kind of just flown off the tongue at this point. So.
Oh. Yeah, I got one.
You got one? Save
Maybe.
it. Save it until he comes back.
This weather. This is
It's beautiful, right?
it's,
Yeah,
it's quite cool.
Look at the time. All right.
Oh, and he's back.
Howdy.
Oh, we got beer. He's even got it.
Appreciate it. Thank you
Oh,
very
thank
much,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta keep him on deck.
Excuse me.
It was good. 6 out of 10.
6? I'll take a 6.
It was good.
6 out of 10 the beer. The Coors Banquet.
No.
What would you give the Coors?
I'm
It's-
more of a Miller High Life kind of
This
guy.
was my first time. It's good. I don't know. Most beer tastes the same.
It's kind of similar. I will say I'm definitely not a dark beer kind of guy.
Here, if I steal your nicotine.
You got you
Yeah, I know.
nicotine.
In the podcast, too, I'm the worst. I'm a fiend.
You're the worst. You said it. I didn't have to say it for you.
No,
oh,
I know.
But he had to take a hit before you. It's a quick reminder whenever you ever ask for it. The first whoever you ask for it from has to take a hit before they pass it on. Cause they
But I'd expect nothing less, you know.
yeah.
It's unfortunate that we're addicted to air.
Yeah.
It's not even air. It's like
And it's the thing is I'm just such a fiend when it's around. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to.
That's when no one's around with it, you're not thinking about it. But when someone's around with it, you're like, oh shit.
I'm fucking over here, fucking scratching.
No, I get that. I don't vape, but I'll smoke a drunk cig every once in a while.
A drumstick? I like drumsticks. I like sandwiches.
Shit, I just went to KFC recently. It was the worst decision I've made in years. It's the worst decision I've made in years.
Really?
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Me and Aaron went, and I was excited to get the mac and
like
cheese
bucket?
bowl because I saw commercials and they were advertising the new, because their famous bowl is what I'd always get, right?
I only get the buckets of chicken and like share it with a couple friends. So I don't know about this mac and cheese. I've never heard of this mac and cheese bowl.
Well, you know the famous bowl?
No, I don't.
Dave's famous bowl or whatever?
Dude, I haven't been
Famous
to
Dave's?
KFC in 10 years plus. Has to be.
Fried chicken's good.
Okay, well, the best thing on their menu is the famous bowl, the original bowl, or something like that. It's the bowl.
It's the bowl.
And
what's in this bowl?
so it's a
Mac
bowl.
and cheese, apparently.
And it's mashed potatoes,
Oh.
cheese,
Okay.
corn,
Oh,
gravy, and
Okay.
popcorn chicken.
Oh my
God.
goodness! What an Indiana feast
That's
in that bowl!
It's Indiana
Oh
food.
my goodness!
God.
Yeah,
The
and then
Midwest
so they
meal.
made it with mac and cheese instead of mashed potatoes.
With
Oh,
I was
my
really
God.
excited for it.
With gravy still and shit?
No gravy.
Gravy
But I was
and
pretty
mac?
disappointed in it. I was pretty. I don't know.
Hey,
mac and cheese.
going to
wasn't
KFC, that's just a recipe for disappointment, I promise. You're not gonna get what you came for, that crisp.
Yeah,
fried
it'd be
chicken.
great not to eat fast food, but I do way too much.
Yeah, I've definitely toned it down. I went to McDonald's once, and
Once.
fairly
one time.
fairly recently, I got a McChicken and a McDouble. That's my go-to.
Oh yeah.
And it just like wrecked my stomach. So
Dude, I went this week and got just a McFlurry. Just on the
Where'd
way.
you find where it works? Like
Edgewood.
I'm not driving that.
It was
far
like
for-
midnight when I got a McFlurry. It was fantastic.
The machines
No
are
regrets on the
always
McFlurry.
broken, man.
No, fuck McDonald's. I hate that place.
Fair enough. I don't care.
Fair enough.
I ordered on the McDelivery or whatever it is, and I order it online, and it's at like 10:50. Breakfast stops at 11. I order breakfast. I show up at 11:05. Like, oh, sorry, you showed up too late. We ended it 5 minutes ago. Like, okay, well, I ordered it 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I got receipts.
yeah. They're like, oh, no, we don't make it until you get here. Like, then what the fuck is the point of even ordering it online?
Oh, it's just so
And-
annoying.
So then I asked her, all right, can I get a refund? They're like, oh, you're going to have to go through the app. So I try and go through the app, and they say, go back to the franchise and try and get a refund. Like, dude. So I go through the drive-thru again, and they tell me no for the refund, pretty much. And it was bullshit. So
Yeah,
now
fuck McDonald's.
I only go there for ice. 'Cause they
And then
sell cheap-
sometimes they don't even do that.
Sometimes, certain times of the night, they don't allow ice.
Like we can't be giving out ice right
Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
gotten
what,
ice?
do they need it?
I don't.
now. I guess so.
Isn't the ice that they sell, like, different from the ice they serve,
It's
though?
kind of
Isn't
like
it
Chick-fil-A ice,
Dude,
where it's
it's-
like
It's the small stuff,
the
right?
small-
But that's
No,
not what they serve.
It's not small.
crunch
It's not
ice.
rabbit turd ice?
It's not rapid turd ice. No, it's chunks, but it's clear. It's good, and for $1.50.
I feel like Chick-fil-A's got better ice than McDonald's
Oh
ice.
yes, for sure.
Chick-fil-A has the rabbit turd
They got
ice.
the rabbit turd ice. Yeah.
Superb for snow cones, but for drinks,
Snow cone.
See,
no, it's
I
not
don't
fine
know.
enough for snow
dude,
cones.
it's damn near fine enough.
That's a ghetto snow cone if it's with the
Okay.
Chick-fil-A ice.
Hey, it's a high class. Come on, it's Chick-fil-A.
No, the high-class
holds
snow
liquid.
cone's like some good fine powder.
I'm like one of those ice eaters, you know. After I'm done with my
muncher.
lemonade, I'm gonna
for
I'm gonna
sure.
crunch on that ice for the next 15 minutes. For
Yeah,
sure.
because the drink's gone in like 2 seconds. and
Exactly,
It's
they
like, well,
fill
at
it.
least I got
Another
ice.
reason why you guys have fucked up teeth. Fucking munching on ice,
Eating-
maybe brushing.
Eating ice is not
Jeez.
Dude,
bad.
I used to have a horrible habit of eating like
It's
bottle
not bad
caps.
for you.
Not
It's-
eating
you're
bottle
eating
caps with
water.
shit on 'em.
Bottle caps?
Yeah, or not
Ugh.
like you know the tabs
I don't wanna
on
hear
soda cans.
The plastic bottle caps from
I don't
want
want to hear shit from you about
For
teeth.
sure.
You whenever you fucking shotgun a beer, you use your teeth to open that. That's infinitely worse than not brushing. You can literally
Worse
cut your
than not
mouth
brushing.
open.
I don't know.
I don't know,
Worse
dude.
than not brushing, maybe not.
The one tooth is worn down compared to the other, but
Because you're ripping into metal. It's not.
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
God gave you fangs, you know.
Exactly.
You gotta
Well,
use 'em.
only one now,
Well,
but
Yeah, no, I feel that too. One of my fangs, I'm
Did
proud
you-
of myself, is a baby tooth.
Did you
I
start?
didn't even know that until 2 years ago. They were like, "You have a baby tooth," and I was like, "What?"
You still got the adult tooth above it?
got a baby fang.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you just pull it?
But the fang's just like up in my head. I don't know.
That's how
it's
it
up
goes.
there.
Wait, so
I didn't know. If I knew as a kid, I would have yanked it for sure. But
So
I
it's
found
not gonna-
out in New York, they were like, "You know, you have a baby tooth," and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
So can I not pull it and then pull like the other one down?
is it
Yeah, but it'd take like years of braces.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
Use
No, fuck
Invisalign.
that. No,
Come on.
Invisalign's still pretty whack when I see it on people. I will say that.
I'll be fine.
Got to slurp the spit out of it, but
Ugh.
It's okay.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I've never done Invisalign. Never had braces.
I had braces my
I'm
sophomore year.
Happy
of
with
high
my
school.
teeth.
Yeah, mine are alright.
well, don't be happy. Oh,
Wow,
I'm
wow.
kidding. I'm kidding.
You
Oh.
do have. I just heard you had a baby tooth, so that's
Yeah,
I
pretty,
do.
That's
I
pretty
do.
embarrassing, honestly. You should
But
get
you
looked
didn't
at.
know that until I told you.
But now I do know that, so
Yeah.
I don't know what to
I
do
will
with this
hold it over
information.
you for forever.
I'll be like,
Dude, that's
hey,
alright.
don't look now,
Fuck
but that
with
guy's
the
got a
baby
baby tooth.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good baby tooth. Tell it in there.
It's-
You know?
You start opening beer cans with that baby tooth, that way it pops
Like
out.
it. It's a trooper.
It's a trooper. It's been there since birth.
Exactly. That's gonna stay. Same with the adult one, right above it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just waiting.
Your skull's just gonna absorb
I got a
it and just
backup.
make it. You're like a shark out here. You got
Yeah,
extra
I
teeth
do.
if you need them.
I got an extra fang just ready to go.
Why don't you bite more cans?
Yeah.
You have a,
Come on.
Because I'm not trying to use my baby tooth.
why
Not
not?
trying to-
It's a
not trying
baby
to-
tooth.
Not trying to hurt the durability of this fucking.
I'm mature now. I'm not gnawing on things. Shit, you know?
He's still teething. He's still teething. He's,
Cans are one of the best things to teeth on.
ice is better than cans.
What do you mean? Why do you chew on cans?
He fucking
I'm
rips them open
I'm
with his
kidding.
mouth.
Yeah, you're psychotic.
No.
You're crazy.
Connor, I've never seen him ever once use a can opener. He just fucking just bites into it.
Dude, in college we never had a can opener, so we'd always just have to stab cans.
No,
you
that's
just
where
cut
you used
it?
a tooth, man. You just
From like a can of beans and shit. You
get
can
it-
do
you
that
get it-
with a
exactly.
can of
You
beans.
shotgun a
You get
can
a
of
quick-
beans, bro, and
You get a quick slurp, man. You get to pregame the beans before you heat them up.
You can't do a can of beans with your tooth. That's crazy.
Yes, you can. You're sheltered. Yes, you still have baby teeth.
you wouldn't know.
Dude, that's why I still have my baby teeth, is because I'm not fucking gnawing on fucking cans of beans.
Dude, that picture came up in my memories recently when we like, shook the can out onto the old Delaware and it just like held its form.
Oh,
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
our old roommate had a can of beans, and he like shook it out, and like a cartoon, it just slid out of its can in a solid form and just splat onto the pan. And it was something else. I've never seen anything like it.
That is beautiful.
He said it tasted fine, I guess.
It did taste fine, but in
In the moment,
in
you're
the
looking
form
at
it
that.
came out as it came with the ridges and everything. Like low key, the label tatted on it too. I didn't know.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's hilarious.
It was delicious.
Hey, Penny would have gotten a chomp. Honestly.
Oh, little fat fuck.
R.I.P.
Yeah. R.I.P. Man, pretty wild. Definitely gotta come visit John more often.
Hell yeah.
You and Mike He hates being called Mike. He likes Michael.
Yeah,
Dude,
I know,
I'd
ass.
hate that. If you called me Joseph every time, I'd be like, yo, chill.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, like my full name.
He's gonna be the Uncle Mike one day. He's gonna be.
For sure, you can't be Uncle Michael. Who the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
no, that's not real.
Nobody's ever heard of an Uncle Michael. That's,
No, they don't exist.
Uncle
they,
Mike.
they're also like wrong. They're just wrong. Man.
Yeah.
Do you have an Uncle Mike?
That's my dad.
Oh, so see,
same
yeah.
as him.
Yeah, you either have an Uncle Mike or your dad's Mike.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my God,
true.
your fathers are Uncle Mike.
I got some iconic names, like Uncle Bill,
Oh,
Uncle
so
Bill?
do I.
Uncle Frank,
No.
I got an uncle. I got a Grandpa Frank. I guess that kind of counts, right?
Yeah, that counts.
No,
We'll
it
count
doesn't. It
Okay.
doesn't.
I guess it doesn't.
Uncle Tom.
I got a. I have an Uncle Tom.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Cheers to that.
Cheers to Uncle Tom. Uncle T, we call him.
To Uncle Tom.
I don't have an Uncle Tom. Why no
Dude,
cheers?
you should get one.
No. Oh, should I?
You should just find a guy named Tom. Be like, you're my uncle now. You're.
Just adopt an uncle. How would that work? You would have to.
He'd have to adopt you, wouldn't he?
No, your grandparents would have to have a kid.
Ooh.
My uncle's younger than me. That'd be kind of dope.
That
Yeah.
doesn't. That happens more often than you think. I feel like it does, right?
I've definitely heard of it before.
I've heard of it at least once.
I feel like I know of somebody like that. I'm sure I know multiple examples.
I definitely had some friends in high school who were like, "I'm an uncle now." I'm like, what?
Yeah. How?
How
What
old's
do you
your
mean?
sister?
Freshman.
Freshman.
Freshman. Yeah. She's actually my younger sister.
Oh, that's
Yeah, dude, that'd be rough.
that's so much
Oh,
worse. I never intended it to come out like that. I didn't, but it did. It did.
Yeah, we didn't have to take it there, but we did.
But we did. That's friends who disagree, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, the one thing I really wanted to talk about on here,
Oh boy.
the new AI.
Oh.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, I gotta get
Dramatic.
I gotta get some guns.
Dramatic.
What's the new AI? Which one's the new one? What
Dude,
are you
all
referring
of
to?
them.
They're all
Day by day.
It's
Just
crazy. Yeah. It's now much more accessible.
If Elon Musk is scared, then I'm scared.
Yeah,
He-
you should be.
He's warned
For
against it.
some things, yeah. Like, people are going to use it to their advantage. And you should probably learn to use some aspects, of it to your advantage.
Well, yeah,
Well,
because you better be ahead of the game than
Then yeah.
behind it, because it's what's coming at this point.
You can use it to take people's voice and their image and just making them say anything at this point. So
Right.
you can,
That's the hard part. So I went to Gen Con last week, right?
Yeah.
And I went to a seminar on the ethics of AI. And it was very interesting.
zero
'cause
ethics.
The panel was pretty split, and nobody actually. Well, there's some good points, but nobody actually was getting to some hard facts or hard truths or anything. And the audience was giving them softball questions, and I didn't get
Oh.
called on to ask a question. But it really comes down to there's so much talk about regulating AI and whatnot and how that happens. And I have no idea because you can't just take away public access of it. But then again, people are making ads using Joe Rogan's voice and shit.
Right.
It's you can't do that.
There's
you know?
videos on
yeah,
there's videos on YouTube of Donald Trump and Joe Biden their voice. They're not it's not real, but
Yeah.
it takes their
But sometimes
voice.
you don't know if it's real or not. It is that good at this
you
point.
have to look at the comments. Is this legit or?
It's crazy. So people are definitely going to be lost in the multiverse. The multiverse, is that what it's called? The metaverse?
Oh, the
Yeah,
metaverse. You think
Yeah,
people are gonna be
have robot girlfriends here in a year.
You think people are gonna be in their?
year?
A year.
You think
dude,
people are gonna be
don't
in their
doubt it.
basement, hooked up with tubes to where they get nutrients and they're just fucking chilling in their basement?
Yeah, see, I think there will be people that take it that far to
God,
have extra things so they can be
Well,
in
I
virtual
would.
reality world.
I like
mean-
video games and all, but I don't know if I want to be that person. I like
No,
People would rather live in virtual reality than
it's
reality.
just less painful.
I would like to be. If you could be enhanced, like
Oh, you mean like?
with an AI, some type thing to where you're connected to the internet in your brain.
See, that'd be kind of cool.
I think that'd be cool to where you
That'd
could
be like
just
a
like
benefit.
Google Glass or whatever
Well,
in
have
your
you
head.
seen the new Apple goggles?
Yes,
Yes.
I have. I've heard of them.
And everything's hand motioned and
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of cheesy. There's a lot that I don't like with the product.
Do you guys?
Do you know the difference between AR and VR?
VR is virtual reality.
augmented reality.
Augmented reality.
So
You know what it looks like though?
What's the difference?
your space
So-
is just
So like VR, right? You put on the goggles and the whole world's different, right? You're in a different world.
So
right?
if we take
AR
this
is
firehouse, be the same like layout, right? For augmented reality.
let them finish.
So like augmented reality is when you put on some glasses, and in reality you could like see like a Pokemon on this table. Like Pokemon Go is a great example of augmented reality. You know when you could flip the camera and like see the Pokemon in front of you?
Yeah.
That's augmented reality.
Okay.
I don't know why that's a point, but there you
No,
go.
that's a good point to bring up because augmented reality was like less harmful than virtual reality because it's like
Yeah.
semi-real, you know.
Yeah, it's
You can
much
still
more relatable.
differentiate between like reality and fake, you know.
Yeah.
VR, everything seems real at that point.
There's,
Are you a part of the metaverse or not?
what do you mean?
Like, do you have a
I have
VR?
a Facebook Meta account, but that's
Well,
just
yeah.
a new business.
But I mean, in the verse, like with
Do you
the
have a headset?
headset, and you're in the games, kind of in that lobby.
Well, I'm gonna say no. I don't have a VR headset or anything, and so like the metaverse, Facebook kind of fucked up the term, right? Because
I
they
feel
have
like
the
they kind of like
business
jumped
around
into
it.
metaverse.
So like a metaverse should encompass all of them, but like Facebook metaverse is like one digital space, right? There's like the Facebook world that is the metaverse. It's real shitty, nobody uses it. But there's other metaverses that like, like for NFTs and whatnot. Metaverse just stands for like a virtual space essentially, but it's also Facebook's name. So
Do you guys remember that movie Upgrade, where he like got the chip in his neck? He got paralyzed, and they put the chip in his neck, and he's like, the robot controlled his lower half through thought. So when he would think like, move my arm, it was like a B movie. I thought it was good. You guys don't know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
I think it's called Upgrade, but it was a good movie, and it's kind of like the in between of like what we were talking about earlier with like how Black Mirror, how like you're kind of like hooked into the internet with your like contact lens or whatever. It was just you were hooked into like a hyper intelligent AI.
Yeah.
But I thought that was an interesting movie for sure. Definitely a good thought.
I haven't seen that, but I have to. Because
It's like kind of a bad movie, but it's an interesting concept.
it's like having an exoskeleton. Like a...
A cyborg suit.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Cyborg
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah, it's like connected to your brain and spine, kind of, and so you can lift.
Yeah, do you want
or
it to
jump.
be controlled? Because, like, if you're using a controller to control the exoskeleton, then it's
No.
not really AI. I mean, it'll probably have some, like, auto-aim kind of features that might feature some
I'm just worried.
algorithms, but AI
I'm just
might
worried
be a
about
stretch.
artificial intelligence just being like so smart that it's like, why do we even need humans anymore, because
I'm sure.
we're going to create what we destroy, which might be AI. Everyone thought it was nukes.
Yeah, like the movie The Terminator.
Yeah, I was just going
It's
to
like
say
the
that.
whole plot lined out is like AI is...
Well, they used AI for
Against
warfare,
humans, right?
and then the war, like, it was like, oh, we'd have less war if there's less people. And so they just
They might as well just kill the people.
mhm.
Yeah, and then the AI grew to take control of everything, produce
Pretty
its
much.
own.
Started making its own robots.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So, like, you can trigger so many chains of events and AIs to go from, like, one click now, right? So, you guys know ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Right? So, ChatGPT is pretty crazy, right? But if you take it a step farther, there's Auto GPT.
What's that?
And so that's like ChatGPT, but if ChatGPT could prompt itself. So, like, ChatGPT is giving itself
I was about to say it's
commands
asking
and
itself what it wants to ask.
Yeah, and so it'll do research and build up strategies and, like, come up with a long
Dude,
repository of information in order to get to a desired result.
it's the whole computer in one mind. Like, it's...
Well, that just kind of reminds me of, like, have you ever played chess on a computer?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's really tough to beat a fucking computer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I definitely can never do it. I'd say never, but I've not.
Oh,
been able
there's
to.
different levels to it. You could be a shitty bot.
Man, the MacBook only has one level, and it's like the hardest it's the hardest fucking level you could ever get, and I never have been able to.
I like chess a lot.
I enjoy chess very much.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
Great game of strategy.
Oh, yeah.
I just think AI has got us outmatched in that sense of, like, calculating every possible
Dude,
move.
they always will.
Yeah, they'll kill us in chess most of the time. Like, it's very hard
I
to
guess
beat.
it's just like
But there are humans that beat AIs.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the AIs find different ways, but chess isn't like a solved game to a sense that, like,
right.
they're always gonna win. So, like, Stockfish was one of the early AI brains for chess, and there was another one. What was the other one's name? Man, that's some deep nerd shit right there.
See, I was going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of stock.
I'm thinking about the history of chess engines, like bots that play chess, because, like, when they first came out, it was like I think Kasparov was the Grandmaster, not Grandmaster, the world
the
champion.
Grand Wizard, I think it is.
The Grand Wizard, he was the Grand Wizard of it.
Yeah.
No, he was world champion at the time, and I think Kasparov played Stockfish, one of the first, like, real masterminds of chess engines versus the best human, and he won. I think he won, like, one game or a couple games. He took a game off of it. It's
You mean,
crazy.
like, out of 3, he only won 1, or so? What do you mean?
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Should I ask Siri? I don't know how to.
Yeah, you
phrase
should.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's always tough
So you
phrasing
should
it.
look it up. By the time by the time you find the answer, I'll be back from the restroom.
All right. So let's say.
Kasparov versus AI, or no, or what was it?
Alexa. What was the result of Kasparov versus Stockfish in chess?
From oncedibs.com. The result is no winner.
No winner?
Fuck. Huh.
Bummer. They got a stalemate? Is that what that means?
I don't know. I don't even know if this is the actual correct match. Alexa, what was the first AI chess engine?
From futureportal.com. IBM's Deep Blue was the first
Deep
program
Blue,
to make
yes.
computers could beat the world's
Deep
best
Blue is new
chess
to me.
players.
Alexa, who was one of Deep Blue's first opponents? It's gotta be Kasparov. Please be
From
Kasparov.
history.com. On February 10th, 1996, after 3 hours, world chess champion Garry Kasparov loses the first game of the
Kasparov.
against
Kasparov.
Deep Blue, an IBM computer capable of evaluating 200 million moves per second.
That's insane. 200 million moves per second.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
Cause like they can just calculate future events like that. You know, it's
Yeah, they can think they've so much of a larger capacity of thinking, but they don't have, like,
thinking of
original
like what
thought,
could
you know?
what could happen. Yeah, they don't have new thought. They just think of what has what's. Yeah, it's. I would feel bad about it.
But it's very interesting, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
I nerd out about chess, for sure.
I do also nerd out about chess, but I'm not amazing, but I'm all right. You know, I can't say I'm like super good.
Well, I'm not amazing. Yeah, it's hard to be like really good at chess.
It is, and you have to like. I don't even know openings. I just know like certain
Me neither,
things.
to be honest. Yeah. Welcome back.
Oh,
It was Kasparov versus Deep Blue Mine?
Something
Mine?
like that. Something like that. It
Deep
wasn't.
Blue. It was Deep Blue. That's what it's called. Which was the chess.
And the AI could think of like 2 million moves in the future. It was per second. It was like so insane.
But Kasparov won some games or something.
Yeah, he won.
pure luck, though.
No,
This
I
man-
don't.
He was
I don't
the
know.
world
I don't.
chess
luck.
champion.
I don't believe in luck.
Two
Luck's
million
not
dollars.
real.
200 million.
I'm pretty sure
To
he's
predict-
Russian. He's Russian for sure.
Trained. Oh, I see what you did there.
I stole it because I'm a rat.
I told him it was okay, so you can blame me if you
It's
want.
okay. It's okay.
You can bill me. Start the tab.
Send me an invoice. Yeah.
Wait, what were the two AI engines for?
Deep Blue was the original one. Stockfish came along not too long after him. Was deemed better.
I'm also gonna use the restroom real quick.
There's a bunch nowadays, but people use Stockfish a lot. Some real nerd shit for sure. You know who the world chess champion is?
No.
It should be Magnus Carlsen. Alexa, who's the world chess champion?
The 2023 winner of the World Chess Championship is Ding Liren from China.
Dan Urin?
Whoa, Carlsen isn't
Oh.
world chess champion? That's crazy. I actually kind of saw that, but I didn't look into it, so I didn't know who was actually champion. And I thought it was bullshit. I didn't want to believe it, because I do like Magnus Carlsen. He's a good chess player.
See, we used to get really high and watch the Queen's Gambit, but not even
it's so good.
but not even watch it. Just have it playing in the background while we played chess, and we'd do it for hours. Like episodes would go on, and we'd just play. Maybe get a little tipsy.
That's fun right there,
And-
man.
We'd do it for forever.
What do we do for forever?
Queen's Gambit and play chess.
Oh yeah, we did that. That was a while. That was a while ago.
Yeah, dude.
I kind of want to bring up something that might be a little off topic, but
Do it.
you know how like the government brought up how aliens are like real now?
Oh yeah, wait, what happened there?
Some guy testified. I don't know the real specifics, so I'm going to be talking real general terms, but some guy who worked for a service that was like when a UFO would crash, they'd be like the cleanup crew. And he testified and said like, yeah, there's aliens and we have found like dead pilots in the...
That weren't humans.
That
right?
weren't well. That's also a theory. That's what I'm going to talk. That's what I wanted to bring up next because they found pilots and all they said was pilots, which I've heard theories of like there are future humans who have come back with a certain date, like they have like some sort of video where it's like a certain date happened and
Dude,
like
like
they don't want to
Heaven's
release
Gate?
they don't want to release the but they don't want to release the date because if people knew the date, they'd know like something's gone terribly wrong during that year or something. Has anyone heard of that? Or
No.
I thought that was just whack. I heard that recently and I thought like
Dude,
if
no.
people came back from the future and it said like 2023, like something happened, you know.
Did it happen already?
This
That's
is
why I'm
all.
Did we miss it?
We might have missed it. We might just force ourselves
What
back
did
in
we
the.
miss?
We just breezed over it. Like, it wasn't shit.
It could be AI. It could be AI. It could be the war.
Could be AI.
Could be the war in
What's
Russia.
happening right now?
This is all theory. It's all like all
So-
conspiracy shit. So it's not. As
But
far as
some-
I know, it's not real. But it could be. You know.
Okay.
It's like Bush did 9/11 type shit. You know.
Do you guys know what LK99 is?
What's that?
Yeah, I don't really know. You guys know what Heaven's Gate is? Heaven's Gate cult?
Heaven's Gate is like when they jump off a bridge to board the spaceship, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a cult that like convince people that they're going to a new life by committing suicide, going to the next.
That's a pretty
theme.
common theme among cults, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
And so they'd be like mass suicides, just together.
You gotta be real convincing to make me commit suicide.
Dude, the
Like,
videos are crazy. They're just like
this
wide-eyed and like, you will awaken in the next life. This is the bridge. It's like, oh my god.
these people were
You
probably
listen to this
spiked
old
with some
man?
acid. though.
Exactly. They have to be.
They had to be like
given
spiked with
Oh,
some
for
like
sure.
drugs or something. Where they're
Absolutely.
like,
It's like that episode of Black Mirror where they're on bicycles, right? And he
Oh.
has way too many points. And
Yeah,
then
he gets-
he's like, yo, I'm going to pay for you to sing. You know that one?
yeah, and
Oh,
he steals
yes.
apples so that
And then they slip or something.
he
And
tries.
then she's like, oh, sure, I'll
She
suck
does the
dick on
porn
camera.
shit, and
Mhm.
he gets super upset.
But like he tries to not watch, and then like the screens will like pause and like you have to watch. Come on, watch.
Right, that's a crazy part of it. Oh, it's so crazy.
And then he pretends to. Well, he's like, I'm about to kill myself. And they're like,
Yeah.
all right, you got a channel now.
Yeah, well done, dude. Good job. That was cool.
Yeah.
Do that again.
Suicide's badass. You know?
Yeah, what a terrible fucking ending. I hated that ending. That he was just like,
Dude.
oh, money? Okay, fine. And he just got totally bought at the end. The same thing
He
that
sold
happened
out,
to her.
man. He
He
sold
sold
out.
out.
That's what happens when people are offered money.
Man, fuck Black Mirror. What a fucked up show. No, it's great. I like
It's
how
a great
crazy it is, but I don't know.
It just
I can't
explores
watch a lot of it.
ideas that are just so horrid that our life might be like. You know.
Speaking of people who are bought out, have you seen Don't Look Up? I know it's been out for forever.
I have not seen it. I know
What?
that.
I haven't seen it all.
Timothy
Oh,
Chalamet.
Oh my god.
I
Jonah
started
Hill
it
and
multiple times.
DiCaprio. I know a bunch of actors in it, but I have not seen it.
I know how it ends.
The
It's
world
it's like
ending?
a fake, right?
No, it's not fake. The world ends at the end of it.
Really?
Spoiler alert.
Oh Jesus!
The world
Yeah.
ends. It's because nobody does shit
Ooh,
about
so
it.
this is a fun topic. I often like to ask the guest, if you think there is a doomsday, when do you think it's coming? Do you think there's a doomsday coming?
I
Yeah.
feel like the doomsday might be coming, but like doomsday's like nukes drop and like pockets of people survive. So it's like doomsday for most people.
No.
But
I think it's doomsday completely the other way.
what do you mean? Like everyone dies?
No, we are destroying the planet, bro. We are destroying it. And
Humans are the
yeah,
most invasive
that's what's
species.
going to cause doomsday. Not nukes, not bombs. Us
Do you think
destroying
it's going to become
everything.
too hot, or do you think it's going to like
I
no
just throw
water,
plastic directly
or
into the
what?
ocean
Do you
now.
think?
It's
Is
gonna
there anything more specific
it's just
than that?
everything-
Or do you think we're just fucking it up?
everything lines up with each other. Like too much
Yeah.
water, it gets too hot. The oceans, the ice melts. The oceans rise. It creates worse weather patterns, hurricanes, tsunamis.
But if we nuke the hurricane,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's gonna fly it somewhere else. It's just two different.
Dude, have you seen that Shane Gillis bit? Oh my gosh, you guys know who Shane Gillis is?
Sounds
best
familiar.
comedian. But he has a whole bit about like he starts with like we can laugh at Trump now, right? Like it's okay to laugh at Trump now. And he was like one time, Trump was like, should I nuke Hurricane Dorian?
Yeah.
He like tweeted it. I butchered the name of the hurricane, but it's like that was a real suggestion from the president.
I know. They're like, I remember that same story, and
That's
he's got a
hilarious.
team that like does this. Like, we'll look into that. It's like they're not looking into that. They're like, no, we're not gonna fucking nuke the hurricane.
Remember when he had a map of like the weather pattern and then he just like drew on it or something?
And it was like not accurate at all.
oh
Right?
man, beautiful.
Who was this?
Trump,
Donald J. Trump.
former president of
was
the
our
United
president?
States,
I don't remember this weather
made
chart.
America great again.
Yeah. That wasn't a great look.
No, it wasn't. He said like certain states should look out for the hurricane, like Alabama, and they're like, whoa. To be clear, Alabama's safe. It's not even gonna touch us.
Yeah. He said some wild things for sure.
He still says wild shit. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Joe Biden's so much better though at this point. He's like dead, and they're just like they're like holding him up with strings at this point. You know, he's like a puppet.
Yeah, it's bad for sure.
Yeah. It's,
So who would you vote for?
Who are my options?
Joe Biden and Donald Trump and
that's
Kamala
tough.
Harris. We'll throw her in just guys.
Oh, I'll just kill myself. No, I'm just kidding.
Become part of a cult real quick.
Yeah. I
I'll
hear the
just run
spaceship's
myself.
coming up to kill myself.
Yeah.
So.
So when do you think Doomsday's gonna happen? If you think the world's gonna just be like a total shit show?
You think we're about to Mad Max out here, don't you?
And not soon, but we will.
Gradually.
You think
Yeah.
in our lifetime?
No, but we'll see effects of it. I think so. I think it'll slowly happen, and over time, it's just going to get worse and worse, and it's not going to stop because money is just the
I don't necessarily
big
disagree,
portion in
but
it.
Yeah.
it would
We
suck when
certainly
bees
could
are
do it
on.
more. I think it oftentimes gets exaggerated, but oftentimes we're blind to a lot of what actually happens. So I don't know.
Also, we make fun of like the advocates for it too, because Greta Thunberg or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She just seems like not the right advocate for climate change. You know, like no one takes her seriously. We need someone who's taken seriously.
She's like 15.
I know,
Yeah.
but she's also like been brainwashed. Her parents like brainwashed
But
her.
she's just a kid.
Yeah.
Why is
Yeah.
there a kid that's a spokesperson? I mean, that's fine.
She
Like,
went
have
to
your opinions.
Just have
but,
a
like,
young adult, not a 15-year-old who
she
can't
went to
even
Ukraine
drive.
recently, apparently about the war. So I don't know what.
I mean, it is horrible.
We're making these kids famous.
Yeah,
for
I'm
no
not
reason.
going to go to her for news, though.
Yeah, I
No.
would never trust her word on almost anything, honestly.
She's right. It's just exaggerated.
It is
A little bit.
exaggerated.
But it is true. It's like the movie I said, "Don't Look Up." It's
But that was about a meteor that was going to hit, and no one believed him, right?
yeah, but it's the same thing
That
about.
was a metaphor.
It's a metaphor for climate change because there's all this science and facts about it, and everyone's like, no, that's not going to happen because they don't want to think of the bad stuff that might
No one
happen.
wants to think about the end.
Yeah, they're just like, whatever. It's not true. So everyone's like, oh yeah, we'll do this to
I don't
combat it. And
Mm.
no.
Well, no, I agree that we are harming the earth in some capacity. I do think we're also doing some good.
I don't know. I also heard that we're going to be out of fish by 2048. So
What?
Out of all
out,
what
out
good?
of like consumable
just
fish.
all of them. All the fish.
As soon as you get rid of the food chain, you know, like
What good are we doing?
yeah, that's a good question.
Just trying to fix
Look at
our.
all these people on Earth.
We're just trying to fix
Good
the
for
problem
us,
that
dude.
we created.
What?
Wait,
Look at
what?
all
We're
these
the most
people living. you
We're the
know?
most invasive
living life.
species.
Yeah,
We are the most invasive species on the planet.
we're just trying to fix a
We're,
problem.
like, intellectual though. I mean,
That doesn't make us good. Us smart.
Well, we are smarter than pretty much everything, but
right, but we're not going to off ourselves, right? So let's work to.
let's
We're
work
smart,
to
better
fix.
the
we are
world,
smart enough
right?
to
Yeah.
off ourselves, though.
But the,
Yeah,
Most
like
animals won't just kill
like,
themselves.
oh, this Earth, civilization should just end on this Earth because we fucked it up so bad. And I'm like, no, all right, sure, we fucked up a lot, but we shouldn't
A
just
lot.
end, Like, I do think the human existence is worth keeping.
I think we've just gotten so comfortable that we don't want to like downgrade
is.
ourselves. You know, like we don't want to go back to like cooking our food over a fire because it's a bitch and a half to make one. You know.
I don't know. I cooked
Yeah.
some brats over a fire, and it was quite easy.
It was
rewarding.
easy
Yeah.
and it was good, but it was like you don't want to do that every day.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
But
It's
that's the safest for the environment. You know, no gas bill.
true.
Cold showers. Nobody wants to take those, but you know, good for the environment.
Yeah, like showers are extremely wasteful, and we all
Well,
do that every
compared to
day. A lot.
baths, they're better.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. A bath takes like, what's it like?
We can ask
8 to
Alexa.
9 gallons, and then a shower's like maybe 1 or 2 gallons.
Say those numbers again.
A bath is like 8 to 9 gallons.
No, not even close. I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe. You're probably right.
Dude, it's like 50 to 100 or multiple. It's a
So
lot.
50 to 100 gallons?
Dude, it's not 8.
It's
A
more,
bath?
Yeah, it's more than 8 gallons. It's
No,
like
it's
8,
not.
Alexa,
Yeah, it is.
how much water does it take to make a bath?
According to an
50.
Alexa Answers contributor, most people use about 30 gallons of water per
Alright,
bath.
30.
30?
according to
Okay.
industry estimates.
Ask her about the showers.
Capacity, just below the open
Alexa. How much water do you use when you take a shower?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, generally, a shower uses less water than a full bath. A
Fuck.
standard shower head flows at a rate of 2.5 gallons per minute. This means a 10-minute shower uses only 25 gallons of water.
Holy
Okay.
fuck. Are you serious?
25 gallons.
I'm going to start taking way less. I'm going to take. My showers are going to be like way less time.
Yeah.
10 minutes is.
It's 25
25
gallons.
25 gallons?
It's quick as fuck.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah.
25.
Alright, yeah, I exaggerate with the 100, so it's a lot of water.
I thought I was pretty spot on with 10 gallons for a bath. How many gallons of water can you fit in a bathtub? That's what I was looking at.
I just think of those 1 gallon jugs. Like I could fit
Yeah,
30 of those
how many
bitches
milk
in
jugs?
there.
How many
For sure.
milk jugs can you fit in a bath?
30, I guess.
Apparently so. That's so whack.
It's a lot of water.
I get it. What the fuck?
That's like, we just put a new liner in Aaron's pool, and
Did
we
you
were
guys-
filling that up. It takes like 24 hours to fill up.
I believe it.
Dude.
I believe
Just-
it.
Slowly rising.
Don't talk to us about pools, man.
Dude, I heard you guys hate pools. No.
Oh, I love pools. I
they're
love
they're so
pools.
bad for the environment, though. I will
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
Because it uses so much water.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're
So,
contaminating that.
saltwater
You're
pools.
polluting that water, basically.
Pretty much.
Saltwater pools are no better. They're still polluted. You know.
Salt water's still chlorine. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
still like
They're
bleach
not
water.
nearly as nice.
Huh?
Saltwater pools are just not nearly as nice.
I wouldn't say that.
Not really.
They're just a bitch sometimes.
They can be the same. Like
Yeah, but they're just more annoying to be in. I don't know.
I guess because you like taste the salt, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But drinking chlorine
Yeah,
water and
maybe
drinking
I'm just
salt water
picky.
is like equally as bad for you.
That's a
Don't
good
drink
point,
either of
yeah.
them.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I-
I just like how crisp it looks. You know, the chlorine water.
I did look this up earlier. If your chlorine's less than 3 parts per million, you can drink that water in an emergency situation. In salt pools, you can never drink that water because it's just going to dehydrate you like the ocean. You know.
There you go. Emergency situation. You want a chlorine pool.
I guess.
Under 3.
Under
so,
3,
which
yeah.
is rare for
Yeah, I was
what
about
we
to say
do.
you don't usually get that.
If you do, it's starting to cloud.
Yeah, I was about
Like,
to say
ooh.
your pool's pretty close to being dirty.
And that's when it's safe to drink.
Yeah, because it's not
How
bleach.
does that? I mean, I guess.
Dude,
yeah.
it's weird, man. Pools are weird.
Yeah, they're all. I mean, water chemistry's kind of fucked, but
Yeah. Pools are fun. Hot tubs are fun. Saunas are cool.
they're all
They're-
fun.
Oh, they're all amazing.
They're all fun.
Go down a water slide every other week.
Fuck.
But
Yeah, I'm due for a water slide.
I'm due for. We actually went by a water park we were thinking about going to in Carmel.
dude,
I mean, I'd go, but I wouldn't stay like the whole day. You know.
Yeah.
have you ever went down the Monon Trail?
Yeah.
It is great. We went so far north that we hit a water park
Yeah.
on the trail,
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
and it was nuts. I just was not expecting a
Just
water
park
park.
the bike, shred the
Dude,
shirts.
we were
and
we
go
were
wild.
we were debating it.
Yeah.
Parked the bikes. We were about to lock them up. Like, oh, dude, should we just?
We were like, maybe we should head back. We're getting a little far.
It was like
Hell
7
yeah.
o'clock, and
We were like 15 miles from the house.
dude, we were far.
That's a journey.
It's a great journey.
I could go for a Holiday World visit pretty soon though. That sounds like a good time. Honestly, I've never hit like the really big water slides. Those probably.
Yeah, it's a good time to go. Everybody's going back to school. So.
Oh shit! It's still warm out too.
Yeah, it's a good time. We should get it in. Going to Ireland next week. This will come out when I'm in Ireland.
Are you
Isn't that
excited?
crazy. Oh, I'm hyped. Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
It's a good thing it's edited. It's a lot of things to get taken out.
What are we editing out?
Yeah, all the bad shit we've said. You know?
Okay. Yep.
Just a few pickings here and there.
Sure.
Should we take a shot?
Should we?
I
Should we
feel
take
like
a shot and close it
I've
out?
been like-
should we?
Oh,
Should we keep it rolling?
I'm down to keep it rolling.
All right. Wait.
Hey, you've just been holding
Take
this
a shot
Jameson.
after I take a piss.
You've just been holding this Jameson over our heads. So.
That's true. I've just been.
It's just been sitting here.
All right, line up a couple shots.
Okay, now we have to know what to
Say.
Yeah, now we need something.
What
I
was
think it's on break. Oh no, it's not.
Oh jeez.
It's unfortunate. He'll let it out.
Pull up the phone, man.
No. No. He'll get it out. Where is the phone? That's the real question. I'm gone for forever.
We could talk about something super controversial, which I have in mind.
What's that?
So we talked about it earlier in the car. I don't want to give it away without Evan here.
It's okay. It's just us.
It would have to do with sports.
Oh. Me and him talked about it outside.
Oh, did you? Well, then we should skip it, or?
No. He wishes Lane was here because
He would have some off-the-wall stuff to say.
exactly.
All right.
Oh God.
Oh, we didn't pour it up.
We didn't pour it up.
I didn't want to crack your fresh bottle.
I put my cup over there so you can pour it up for me if you don't mind. If you're
Sure.
feeling it. Ooh, what a great sound.
That was nice.
It's a different kind of podcast, Evan. Get ready.
This is a different one. Yeah, Liam, you're missing out.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
is. What the hell? Who is this guy now?
Yeah, what the hell? I thought you were supposed to be a co-host.
Joe has one hell of a
I
topic.
do have a
to
good
talk about.
topic. I was gonna.
Oh, yeah?
Can we? I
Something
want to wait till
brewing?
after this shot to just bring it up because I'm very passionate about this topic. But
Love it.
Yeah.
Bring some passion to the podcast. Me, I'm too laid back, you
some
know.
passion. Thank you, sir.
I'm just back here chilling.
You're gonna have to be passionate as
Oh,
I am.
I'm
for
ready
this.
to bring the heat.
Bring the heat
passion.
for me.
All right, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for
Cheers.
coming on, Joe.
Salute.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Cheers.
Excuse me. So
That's nice.
the topic I wanted to bring up was with the rise of like trans people in sports.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of trans women
Wild.
are just like being crazy. Like they're just like shattering records that are like.
Yeah,
It's
by
not- it's
trans
not-
women, do you mean men?
I mean men,
that have
people-
become women?
When I say trans women, I mean biological men who are now women
Right.
per se.
What are they doing fighting men?
Well, have you seen
Why
those?
Are you racing girls?
Have you seen those? The biggest one that I ever see, because I'm a swimmer, is the swimmer who was like 212th in the world, some mediocre
Leah
number.
Thomas?
I think that's yeah. And now that she's a swimmer for women, she's just shattering records.
Yeah. Right.
Isn't that like that's insane?
Yeah.
To just let how do you just let people do that? You can't. It's insulting to women for them
It's
to just let them.
It's a cowardly thing by society, I think.
It's
to
cowardly
allow
thing.
it.
I feel like as men as a whole, we can't let that happen. You know.
Yeah, and it's like disrespectful to actual women, you know,
Right.
to say these people just because this is the argument that Liam would say if he was here, right?
Liam.
Because he's on the other side of the
What do you mean?
coin here. If it's two even sides, it's not because he's crazy. But if he would hear, he'd be like, yeah, but in order to compete, they have to be on hormones for a year. And you don't know what hormone replacement therapy is like. It's like, okay, sure, but still, he's a born man. He lived life
been a man
23
for like 20
years
years
as a man. And then 1 year you think you're going to inject him like a couple of times, and he's not going to fucking kill these chicks. I'm sorry, he is.
He is.
It's just...
It's not a she, it's a he. I'm sorry.
I also feel that way.
I respect people's pronouns when I'm with them. I don't want to disrespect anybody, any individual I know or anything like that. But
I
it's
also
crazy
feel that
to
way.
just be
I have some
changing pronouns like that.
I have
I'm
some
sorry.
friends who are they thems, and
Yeah.
it's like, all right, I'll do my best to remember it when I'm around you, but like I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. I don't. I'm not gonna do it in my normal life. For
It
you.
can be confusing. I'm
Can be.
confused how-
It can
like,
be. It is. It
Well,
is.
yeah, I avoid using pronouns just when I'm around.
Yeah, I
my
use first
friends.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Joe told me a story of what was it? They
It's
feel like
Oh,
a girl
yeah.
when they're emotional.
It was someone who
but they
was
feel like a male every other
Yeah.
all the time,
Sounds
except when they're emotional.
from what I heard. I won't.
describe the bitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that is so horrible.
From
what
what
the
I
fuck?
heard, it was a news story about a person who was a biological man who was applying for a job in an office, and they used he, him pronouns normally, but when they were feeling emotional, they used she, them pronouns, and it was. I just think that's offensive towards women.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. To say, like, when I'm upset, you call me a girl.
Pretty much.
I mean, that's
Stop being a little bitch.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. No.
Stop being a she,
Sorry,
her.
I'm just
Alright?
being a bitch right now.
Yeah, like what?
I just think that's
What?
offensive towards women. You know, like
I agree.
Do you identify as a black man when you eat fried chicken? Like, jeez, you're getting kind of close to some weird shit. Like,
See, I don't like. I think I hate comparing the whole like gender talk to race.
it's just a stereotype, though. Like a
Yeah.
stereotype is like women are
Right.
sensitive and men are supposed to be masculine.
Right.
They're just playing into that. That's what I was trying to get at. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but
Yeah,
that's
no,
what I was getting
you're
at.
good. But Liam always brings up race, and it's like, dude, it doesn't relate. You know.
It is different because if you're white, you can be like, yeah, I am black. Like I feel.
Yeah.
Black.
What if I one day would you respect me if I one day I was like, oh, by the way, I identify as a black man now? Like, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't respect me the same way. Like,
It's not
Well,
the
yeah,
same.
we'd be like, all right, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Now. But yeah, that's like the term cis pisses me
oh,
off.
I hate
you know?
that because it's like saying straight, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
Or cis is-
saying nothing, right?
Ugh.
It's only a word that's there because it means you're not any of these other terms, right? You don't
It means you're-
identify as LGBTQ plus or any of the things.
I'm cis.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So I just hate the term. It means you identify with the sex you were assigned to at birth. So you're a
God.
dude that's a dude.
Okay, so I'm just.
Bummer.
It's a redundant
Yeah,
word.
What?
I guess we're cis.
Yeah,
out here.
what?
It's a word that's used by people, by oftentimes very liberal people, to exclude people
Yeah.
from the LGBTQ community and like discredit their opinion. To be honest,
Pretty
Like,
much, yeah.
It's an aggressive term that's used to discredit you, and I hate it.
So they
when-
made labels for themselves, and then they made labels for us too. Like they just
Essentially,
labeled
yeah.
us something else.
yeah, because you're cis by their terms.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, right.
How nice! They made labels for us too.
That's-
Yeah, I said I'd rather identify as a chick than cis.
Oh,
So
Only when you feel emotional, though.
Oh, yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. Well, if you call me cis, I get emotional and I become a woman. So I'm not cis. I'm not. It's impossible. I can't be cis. I can't be.
I'm
Don't
multiple.
call
Oh
me
my
cis.
God.
It pisses me off so much. Oh my
It's just
God.
so fried. You can like
Such
you
a
can flip a
stupid
coin
word.
like, oh, I'm this today. You know, like fuck.
Dude, imagine though. You just wake up, you're like, all right, what am I
It's all
feeling?
based on feeling. That's
And then you
crazy.
can you can get offended because you feel like this today.
Dude, and then people are gonna have VR headsets, and then just be like, "Man, today I'm gonna be a dolphin," and they're just gonna be able to be a dolphin
Dude,
all
are
day.
you bringing up?
VR.
Are you referencing that South Park episode when
No, I'm not.
fucking what's Kyle's dad feels like a dolphin, so he gets corrective surgery to turn him into a dolphin?
Oh yeah, give me a fin.
They did. They gave him a fin.
I want a blowhole.
Shit, that's gonna be
man.
tough to do. You want it on
crazy.
this side or you want it on
Dude,
this side? You know?
That's like the new game, Baldur's Gate. Have you seen Baldur's Gate? Alright, new game, just dropped. It's like an open world role-playing game, right? You make a character and you're in a world. Like, WoW, World of Warcraft.
I was
or
about to say
RuneScape.
I've never heard of that one.
Think of
before.
like that, right? But in this game, there's character creation, right? I don't know why I said but, because that makes it a negative connotation. The interesting thing about this is that you can change the genitals of your creature. You can customize the genitals.
No.
Oh yeah. So you can
But
like.
why? Is it
There's
important?
preset
You can have a big
penises
dick or a small
and
dick?
preset vaginas.
Is it
and
important
whatnot.
to the game?
No,
your
but
ge-
you can walk
Oh.
around. You can, put on clothes, or you can take all of your clothes off. So
Your
She
genitals
knew that.
Obviously,
obviously,
just
that's what
out.
I was doing. And then there's like cutscenes, right? And so you're playing with like 4 other people. You all experience the cutscenes together, right?
and someone's
so-
just genitals out.
Yeah, so it'd be like my friend's creatures, and then like me is just naked, just in the cutscene.
So you could
What?
be like a
It's
non-human.
And people have like, the characters have sex in this game. Essentially, is what I've gathered. I haven't seen it yet, but essentially,
you keep playing and you get back to us. I want to know
Well,
what. I want to know
when
what these characters.
Joe's getting
when
excited.
you create your character, you also create like a partner or something.
Oh my
like
God,
a
really?
side character, and then literally you hook up in the game, and it's crazy.
It sounds like Sims with like this is like Sims in depth with extra steps. You know,
Yeah,
there's like
for sure.
more. Because Sims you can control like their people in their whole lives, and you can make them mate. But it's like it was like just kind of part of the game to like get kids. It wasn't even part of the game.
Yeah.
It's not like part of the game to like mate. You know, like
But imagine you're in like a party with like 4 of your friends, and then like your character starts like hooking up, and then there's a cutscene, and all 4 of your friends are now watching this like essentially porn video
oh
game,
my God.
all in sync. Isn't that crazy?
What is this called?
Baldur's Gate. I think yeah.
Speaking
Baldur's
of
Gate.
porn, I do think porn's like harmful to like young men and just
Most people.
men in general. I think it can be
Yeah.
bad.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
When
yeah.
it's-
we all agree, but like
It's just-
come on now.
It's there 24/7. You have to.
It's true. Like, you
The
open
accessibility is definitely a problem.
You open Instagram, it's got some promiscuous photos. You know.
I'll get ads now. Like if I scroll
Oh my
through YouTube
God.
Shorts,
Dude, yes,
it'll be like
I know what you're
some,
talking about.
Some like damn near porn.
It's pretty
That's
much like
either
it's like
in
a
an
it's
ad
a, it's,
or
it's supposed to be like
somebody
an
promoting some
iPhone
shit.
game, but it's like some
Yeah.
like porn shit. I get that shit
Essentially,
too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think I know what you're talking about.
Where it's like the
It's like
mob.
It's
Sims,
suspicious
but you
as
can-
fuck. You know?
It's like the mobster, like
Yeah.
level 3 thug, and then like level 50 like kingpin or some shit.
Oh
It's
no,
got some
different
weird-
porn game I'm talking about.
It's just got like
yeah, dude. My dude's level 10. No.
I downloaded it and I still haven't seen any cheeks out here.
Still playing though.
I think you have to see the cheeks at level 50. So
There's an upgrade package that.
Dude, AI in porn is gonna be so dangerous.
I
People are gonna have virtual girlfriends next year. Next year.
That's so terrible though. That's like that's gonna
It's
lead to
terrible.
infertility in like humans, and like people are
Sure,
just not
yeah.
gonna fuck each
Well,
other.
that's
'cause-
good, dude, because there's too
People-
many of us.
Yeah.
People say by the end of our lifetime, having like natural childbirth will be considered like out of the norm, and like having like
You think it's gonna be artificial births?
Yeah, like womb pod, essentially, kind of.
Oh, what is that book? What's that book?
Dude, no, not you.
It's crazy.
Sorry. What's that?
Dude, imagine being like, yeah, my baby hatched. you know?
Oh my god!
It hatched
parents
the other day.
You know, parents are gonna keep that egg. Like, look at this! Like, look at this eggshell. My baby came out of this.
Dude, I don't know. A ceramic eggshell of your child. It's a dope bowl.
Oh my god! Yo, I put a hole in it, and now I.
Yeah, like, come on.
Oh
You know
my
what's
god! I'd feel
crazy?
weird inhaling that if I was a child out of that. It seems
Well,
kind
people
of.
eat the placenta.
Well, yeah.
The
Nutrients and
You
shit.
just understand. Well, yeah. I mean,
Do
Yeah.
fathers
delicious.
eat this or
Fuck no, the fathers don't. They don't.
Eat the
they
fucking
don't.
foreskin.
The
too?
fathers-
Like,
the
the
fathers-
placenta, not the foreskin, you weirdo.
Fathers don't do shit during childbirth. They just stay there and watch.
Have a cigar.
Yeah, they're
But
like, oh, I got a child. Finally.
Good job to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
So shit, I did it. I
I did it 9 months ago, and it's finally here.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Shit, I had to
crazy.
sacrifice my wife not drinking alcohol for 9 months. Woo!
Man, cheers.
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 I've been drunk since 9 months ago, but you know.
Oh man.
And even after the birth, dude, she's got to be sober. If she's,
Does she?
if it's breast milk,
For the next
Oh
18
my
years,
god.
She gotta be sober.
oh,
She
that's
does have to be. I forgot about breast milk. Yeah, she has to be sober for breast milk.
Damn, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's for a while.
Yo, have you seen? There's
They
companies
can't even smoke
that.
weed or anything.
Mm-mm.
I hear pregnancy's like being on drugs 24/7 though. You know,
No, it's not.
with hormones.
Yeah, hormones. It's in like your. Dude, I can imagine being starving.
My
and it's
mother-
growing another child.
My mother said she was like basically high the whole time with hormones.
Just delusional.
Kinda. Yeah.
With hormones. Wow.
I have no merit to speak on this, but that's what she said to me.
Your
so.
mother does have hormones flying.
Shut up. Oh,
You feel them every time.
I'll kill you.
It's insane. Oh my goodness. Joe's mother.
Shut up.
Yo, can I hit your nicotine?
Oh my.
Yeah. I couldn't pile on Joe's belly.
Have you ever seen Joe's mother?
She's out.
Dude.
She's a nice lady.
The last time I went over there, she was wearing booty shorts
Shut up. No, she
and like
was
a crop top.
No, she wasn't.
She looked like a college student.
He's
walking
making this
around
motherfucker
campus.
up. He's making this shit up.
No, I'm not.
He's making it up.
I can't videotape
Alright,
it
you don't
because
gotta be shy, Joe. It's alright. No, I'm just kidding.
hot as oh my goodness.
I-
She's on Hinge.
I'm sure she's a
not
very
on
nice
Hinge.
lady.
She's not on Hinge anymore because she has like 50 dudes trying to hit her up. She's
Christ.
a beautiful lady. Goodness. Good thing I have her number on speed dial.
Shut up. You don't even have her phone number. Lying sack of shit out
I got Facebook.
This man's
Messenger.
always hitting
I
on my
got
mother.
Facebook Messenger.
I have
got
Facebook Messenger.
About to hit her up on Farmville.
Ugh, God.
I'll sell you some corn, girl.
Yeesh. Corn. That's the corniest pickup line I've ever heard.
To make some.
I know what you're about to say.
Trying to churn some butter.
With Joe's mother. Yes, I am.
You motherfucker.
Hopefully she doesn't watch this, but I will send it to her.
I doubt it.
And I'm going to say, listen to the last.
Yeah, just
20.
clip this part.
Yeah, I will.
Just clip it. Send it to her.
Joe's
We'll make a
mom.
moment of it. A YouTube short.
Joe's mom. If you're listening, I would love to take you on a date.
Oh my god.
Just put it out there. You gotta speak.
August 27th at 6:30 p.m. 2023.
Wow. 27th. You give yourself some time. Speak it
yeah.
in
You
your
said,
book.
you said I need to make some money before I take
I
her.
need to make
out.
my dates available.
That's good. That's good.
Alright, well, fucking. Connor's mom.
It doesn't matter. She's in a whole country
I was
away.
about to say she's
You
too
can't.
far. I'm not spending the money to go to her.
Yeah, unfortunately, your mom's right down the street for a reason.
Shut up! My God. It's my mother you're talking about.
She's so beautiful.
This is why I normally have backup topics, but I didn't do any backup topics today.
It's alright, I get this every day. He talks about my mother almost all the time.
Damn, that's rough.
Evan, you haven't seen her. No one's seen her.
Yeah,
Anyone
I'm good,
listening
man.
or watching to this hasn't seen her.
Don't be giving away her full name out here.
Her name is...
No. Just beep it out. Beep.
Yeah.
Miss
Okay.
Egan. Lovely lady. A lovely lady.
What? You said her full name, you idiot.
It's okay.
Smooth.
That's the one thing you'll have to edit out.
We gotta scratch this whole episode.
I did say some terrible things. So.
Did we?
No, I did. I'm just kidding.
I thought we were pretty tame. Pretty good.
We're gonna get canceled by the
Oh.
left for sure for that one.
Are we?
For that one bit we had.
It's alright. Liam
No.
doesn't actually watch the podcast. We'll be fine.
We had a good environmental part to it.
That's true. We all care about the environment.
That's true.
Well.
That's true. Yeah. Do you think I not care about the environment?
I, was about to
I didn't
do you-
say that.
Do you think I not care about the environment?
What are your thoughts, Connor?
I think you
Where's
both
yours?
think you do, but
Oh, what do you do that I don't do?
I go to the store and refill my glass bottles with laundry detergent and shampoo and conditioner and laundry detergent. And
I've never
Really?
seen. I've never
you
seen
do all
you do
the
that.
detergents in recyclable
yeah, dude.
bottles.
Because fuck the plastic
I've
bottles.
never seen you do that.
Interesting.
Shit's whack. Fuck plastic.
Nice.
I've never seen you do that. And I've lived with you for at least a few years.
I don't
Because I
that.
just found the Found Square place like a week and a half ago.
All right. Well,
So you're
a
judging
week
us.
ahead
You're
of
judging us for a week of progress.
I bought chewable toothpaste, where it's no plastic tube. It's in like a cardboard box, and you just pop these tabs in and chew it and brush your teeth.
I don't brush my teeth. I'm
Well, I know.
friendly.
I know that.
Yeah. So, pretty much. Boom.
Yeah, well
shakalaka.
done. I mean, I do care about the environment, but it's true. Oftentimes, people think it's more urgent than I perceive it as.
The one thing I try to do is recycle my aluminum, just because that's like the only thing that's actually recycled.
I recycle, sure, yeah, I do that.
Plastic doesn't actually get recycled, so I don't really fuck with that.
Yeah, we're filling up detergent. I'm not going to go to Fountain Square to do it. They got that at Kroger. Maybe I'd do that.
I'm close to Fountain Square. I might do it. But, I don't know. I haven't bought detergent since I moved into my new place, so.
I'm probably not going to do it, Connor, if I'm
It's
being
okay.
honest.
It's okay.
I don't know if it is okay. I think Connor's very upset. I think a lot of people are going to be very upset with you, Evan.
So is that the solution, though?
I don't know.
Less
People are going to
plastic.
think I'm crazy for doing that. Because it's
I
so,
don't think so. I think it's
fucking
very
crazy.
noble.
it's so
but-
simple to just go buy your plastic fucking jug of detergent and throw that jug out and go buy a new one, and or buy
Right.
your plastic vacuum and it breaks. You're like, oh fuck it, I'll throw it out and buy a new one. Like, dude, everything's
That's our
just
society now. You
it,
don't,
exactly
nothing
paper
gets-
plates,
nothing gets
plastic
fixed.
utensils. It's all just
No, I
throw
don't
away.
Yeah, I
use that
hate
shit.
dishes, so most of the time I use paper plates.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
ah.
No.
I do feel bad with the amount of times I like wash dishes. Like how much water am I using? It's a lot.
Yeah, man, I'd rather just use paper plates.
Yeah,
Better
see,
use
no,
paper
that's
that's
not-
worse though. You throw that directly into the ocean. You know,
No, I
Not-
don't.
not
I put it
directly in the
not
ocean,
you,
but-
I put it
not
in
you,
the
but
ocean.
someone. You throw it in your trash. Your trash throws it like pretty much in the ocean.
No.
What do you mean no?
I'm pretty sure they bury most of it.
No.
I don't know if that's true. They either store it in other countries or throw it in the ocean.
You think your
No.
trash here in Indianapolis goes to the ocean?
Where do you think they take it?
to
What do you-
landfills around the city.
Yeah, dude, there's a million landfills.
There's
around
one landfill that I've drive past a few times. It's
Just
on-
because you drive past one doesn't
But
mean it's
transport-
That's the
Yeah.
only. You just said there's a million around the city. I drive past one that I know of.
that you know of.
Where are the rest at?
But the
sure I can
economics
look it up.
behind transporting it to the ocean is
Yeah,
just
no, it's not a thing. No, they burn it most of the time.
You're not supposed to burn your trash. That's
It doesn't.
that
That's,
was outlawed.
they have companies that burn it and they turn it into reusable fuel for electricity. That's what they do.
That's
and they
what
have
they say they
landfills.
do. I don't know if I believe that what they do.
It's okay, but that's what they do. And then
Yeah, I believe it. I didn't know they burn trash, but it does make sense, you know.
yeah,
They
they burn
outlaw
trash.
people burning their own trash. You can't
Yeah,
just burn your
sure.
trash anymore.
Like the company Corteva, that's
We
6 minutes down the street.
You just researched that the other day.
Exactly,
You
and
ever believe
that's-
everything you just read online?
You can visibly see them burn trash. Like they have a smokestack that burns trash and it shoots into the air, and you look it up and they burn trash and they use the steam to create electricity. So like yes, they burn trash. Yes, they
I mean,
do.
we just found out about this the other day, so I'm not gonna believe anything.
So what's that
really-
steam coming out of the
I
smokestack?
believe it, yeah.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I mean,
What
is
else?
I believe that they
Like-
burn their trash. I don't believe that they do anything beyond that.
I think that steam
You don't
turns
think
rotors.
they do
and,
anything with the energy that they're burning?
no, I think they do.
they might.
It makes
I'm
more
not.
sense to recycle that energy,
Yeah,
right?
if they can.
It sure does, but do people always do things that make sense,
Well, no.
or do they do things that are easy?
It
But it's
doesn't.
not easier to take you to the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
the ocean
fine.
is so
But
far away
you,
from
You
here.
know that there's an island out in the ocean that's like it's called Trash Island. That's just made of
Sure.
trash. So
I'm
what
not
do you think
denying
that? What do you think that comes from?
That trash comes from people. The recycling bin, honestly, is where that trash comes from. Because people throw it into recycling bins, and then that
So-
gets shipped to a facility,
I was
and
about
that
to-
facility ships it to another country to deal with it, and that usually ends up in the ocean, not
So
just your
it's
regular
cheaper
day
to like
trash.
throw your recycling in the ocean, but your trash.
No, but you
way.
pay to have your recycling taken, so it doesn't
You
matter.
pay to have your trash taken. It's looped in with your water bill most of the time.
Okay, but you pay a whole separate bill for recycling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's two
so
separate companies.
Yeah,
so
it's two
this
separate
so
things.
this thing that you pay for recycling, you know,
Yeah, you
it's
pay
just
to-
easy. They you believe that they ship the recycling bin to the ocean, but not the trash bin.
I
Is
didn't
that what you're
say
saying?
that.
You kind of said that, didn't you?
No, they ship a portion of all those recyclables that were sent to the facility. They send a portion of that to a different country. They do. There's a whole Vice News
Oh, that makes
episode of
sense.
it.
There was like a whole story in New York about like all the recycling. Like news broke
Just
that all the
gets sh-
recycling was just being thrown away.
It's all
Because
bullshit.
there's just such a backlog of recycling that.
And
there
they
was
ship
an
it
overflow
to
and
other
that could happen.
countries.
But you
to-
can make so many jobs out of that. Just people just sorting recycling. You know.
I don't give a fuck about the jobs.
I do
fuck-
because creating
fuck
jobs
you.
creates.
There should not be.
Hear me out. Creating jobs creates less homeless and like useful recycling. Like recycling would mean
Creating
something.
jobs
Nothing-
is good. We gotta do something with the trash.
Yeah. Well, if people were
Burning it seems
if you-
bad.
sorted the recycling, then people would actually recycle. You know.
It doesn't matter. 'Cause
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Plastics, very rare amounts of plastics can be recycled.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah, recycling is really hard.
Yeah,
but they
it's
sort out what they
extremely hard.
can recycle. Like
No, they
take
don't.
out. No, this is hypothetical. You hire people to sort your recycling, so they take out the cardboard and then the paper and like the aluminum.
So the
It's-
hardest part is what you're producing with what you're recycling. What are you making? What are you doing?
Well, with aluminum and paper, it's easy because you make
houses.
Yeah,
You
but
make more aluminum.
plastic is the number one thrown away item.
I'm
So what are you
aware.
doing with plastic?
I'm aware of that.
It doesn't matter metal or paper or cardboard.
Isn't your backpack made out of plastic?
Yeah, it's made out of recycled plastic bottles.
So we could do that. You know.
But why don't people do it?
I
Because
don't
it's
know. I'm
expensive to
saying
do
I'd
it.
rather have Gucci.
That would create jobs. It would create jobs to do that.
It costs too much to do it. That's why people don't do it.
That's true.
That's why they
It's not
ship
People
it.
do it.
No, they.
Your backpack is literally made out of recycled plastic. People do it.
But he's paying for the commodity.
Exactly.
of
My
being
backpack
recycled.
was $60. It wasn't
A
cheap.
normal backpack is $60.
No, it's not.
I
No, it's
swear
not.
to... Yes, it is.
Oftentimes.
How...
Yeah.
A backpack is around $60. I've never
Okay.
bought a backpack for less than $50.
So tell me another backpack besides mine that has recycled plastic bottles
Now
inside of it.
you're bringing up something. You're bringing
None
up a
of
whole
them.
new argument that I didn't.
But I'm saying if
people
it-
should do this.
If it is the
and now you're
same
telling me-
price, then why aren't other people doing it?
I can't
No,
answer
it's,
that.
yeah, it's not cheaper to recycle.
Like it's not cheaper. It's expensive to recycle plastic. It's not. It's cheap to recycle metal. You can just melt that shit and
And
build
then
it into
just
something
reform
new.
it. Yeah, I get
Cardboard you can grind up. Paper too. Plastic though is made out of petroleum oil. It's like just so bad. It is so bad.
that. Anything
hate
made
it.
out of oil is pretty bad. But it's what fuels our cars and what keeps these lights on and what makes this room cold.
For now, if every home had a solar panel on it, Mamma mia, it'd fix a lot of
Yeah.
problems.
It would be nice to be much more incorporated into natural energy.
Wouldn't it though? Just a government program to incentivize
It would be
solar
nice,
panels.
but-
Seems so simple.
Yeah, everything seems simple until you try to organize it.
Yeah.
I'm not against it. I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate to where it's like it's not
Yeah,
easy to
some
get these people to do
components in
things.
solar panels are hard to get.
Lithium's
I
always
think
hard.
they have to have lithium.
Yeah.
They
You know
do.
the child labor mines where they mine for lithium? They don't have
It's
tools,
more-
they use their hands.
It's more child labor for
More
clothes.
effective when they use their hands.
Mm.
When
I
they're
don't
younger
think so.
too.
I don't
they're
think so.
Small,
I don't
you
think
know,
so.
It's more clothes than mines.
I don't think so.
It is.
It's still
Honestly.
suffering all around, honestly.
There's a couple lithium mines in America.
Yeah, but the ones that are cheaper where most people buy their lithium, or most companies buy their lithium, are they're not in the United States. And they don't use tools, they use their hands. And they use slaves, basically.
I don't think you can mine lithium with your hands,
You
but
can mine lithium with your hands. You can dig with your hands. There's been reporters who go out and they take pictures of these people who have been they've been digging with their hands, essentially.
I think, yeah, sometimes they come up with ores that are like, chunks of rock that are basically, they just bring
Lithium-
it with their hands.
lithium mines are usually a big puddle of water, and the lithium is soaked up through the water, and
I don't
That
think
is-
so.
To me.
that is usually how it goes. At least out in the desert, there's a bunch of lithium mines.
Lithium's a liquid.
No, it's a metal.
I'm not gonna
It's a
I'm
metal.
not gonna be a factual
I-
person, but
Lithium is a metal.
I assumed it was a metal.
I'm not saying it's
It's
not
a metal that holds charge. That's why they
Okay.
use it. That's why they use it for.
Okay,
That's why.
talk
They,
about
that's why they use it for
batteries.
batteries. A
Yeah, I
lithium
know they
battery
hold
is the most
charge.
popular battery.
Look, lithium mines, they're literally fields of water. Like I said.
No, I know that.
Yeah,
those are like those are the ones that they want you to see.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What is that?
Well-
what do you mean? Okay. Look up like lithium child mines or lithium people mines. The people are digging with their hands.
I don't know how these farms work.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know what component in batteries that people trickle down to the child labor.
I've heard about reporters who like go to these mines and they take pictures of these kids and people who are, like they say like companies say that they do it all this one way where it's like they've got tools and shit, but then they look around and nobody's got tools. Everyone's digging with their hands. It's just
I'll have to look that up to see.
go ahead, look into it.
But I've only seen the liquid ones mainly.
It's I don't doubt that they have liquid ones, but I feel like the main source is cheap labor.
Oh yeah, children are the cheapest. And they got their little hands, so they can, they got
Really
You
get the
don't
places.
have to feed
Oh,
them
yeah.
half as much as adults. So
right. They're just better. more creative.
Less energy. Just put them to work.
Dude,
They don't
more
make it to
energy.
full. They don't make it to full growth anyway.
No, dude, you just feed them one fat ass meal and they'll keep mining.
Jesus.
I'll believe anything. It's a great joke.
Is that the new way?
Child
Dude, that's
labor.
the old way.
I was about to say that's the industrial revolution.
There
way.
was memes about ships using sails
Yeah. Oh,
to
God.
start transporting stuff because
They
of,
cut their carbon emissions.
yeah,
by a
and
third,
it,
like
it
2/3 or
just showed a
something.
picture of a pirate ship. It's like, oh, going back to old times.
Yeah, rediscovering sails.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Using wind again.
Damn.
Goodness me.
Wind energy.
Aren't we rather traditional?
Back to children
Yeah,
in the mines.
we're just ahead of the curve out here.
Yeah.
I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Sounds like a Joe type of company, but
Right. I'm the one bringing it up. You guys are the deniers over here.
I think it's just making clothes.
Making clothes.
Clothes.
Clothes. I'm not. Children make a bunch of clothes for
yeah.
sure. They probably made these socks I'm
The
wearing.
best clothes.
Stitching. Perfect.
Yeah,
It's
the
perfect.
best.
Well, that's a little off, but you know, it's good enough, I guess.
So-
No, it's not. We need to find this kid and hold him accountable.
Just slap him. Just slap him silly.
Yeah. No
Hey.
rice today.
No grains for you. I should not be laughing at that, but that's kind of funny.
Well, you should make the socks better.
It's it's factual though, just a little bit. Most of the time.
It's very fucked up. It's funny. Definitely sad. A little funny. It's fucked up.
Don't
For
make me
sure.
laugh. Don't make me laugh when we're talking about child labor.
Yeah.
It's just
I
funny.
hate to make it funny.
Well, you have to make light of it because we know the kids aren't going to. So
Right. They need to laugh more than anybody.
Maybe they'll listen
Yeah.
as they're working, and they'll laugh and cry at
For
the
like-
same time.
like 14 cents an hour.
Yeah. We're with you. I'll buy it. Whatever you're making, hit me up in the comments.
Have you guys seen the Have you guys seen the shirts where they're like, in like the tags they're writing like "I'm hungry" or like "Help me"?
Oh,
That's what I mean.
Well, that's
Trying to
I
make
mean,
the
I'm-
clothing
that's
industry
too
is
real.
worse.
I wasn't
It's not
thinking
worse.
It's
It's
real.
just-
Oh
Dude,
my
it is
God.
real. That
It's
shit
so
is
real.
so
it's real,
real.
but it's I don't know
Damn,
if it's
that's
worse than the
crazy.
lithium mines.
It is worse.
I don't think so.
I don't give a shit what you think.
I
It
know
is
you don't.
worse.
I don't give a shit
Because
what
you're
you
so
think.
wrong.
You have not. You've done zero research to prove me
More
wrong.
than you.
You've done zero research to prove me wrong.
Well, it's definitely wrong. I don't know if we need to like say what's worse.
Everything's bad. No.
Child labor. Child.
No, child labor's good, but other than that, everything's bad.
Yeah, I mean it's good for our economy.
I don't know. Our economy's kind of in the tank right now. Fuck.
Dude, you need to get these children work.
We should bring back. Oh God. Never mind.
Alright, on that note,
Let's cut that one out. Let's cut that.
All right. Well, we should wrap it up.
You gotta keep that in there, though.
You gotta cut.
Oh,
that
we'll
one.
keep it in.
No, you have to
Good.
cut that out.
All right. You guys ready for the intro?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can we take another shot
All right.
for the intro,
Let's do it.
or is that too much?
Hey, I'm here with you.
Okay. Cut that out for me.
Don't cut that out.
One part.
Keep Joe's canceling ass out of this.
Oh my God.
Non-research.
I'm trying to get canceled.
You didn't
so Can I
research?
leave it in?
Please cut it out. I'm gonna
I
ask.
don't even know what I'm cutting out.
Don't cut
When
it
I
out.
said we should bring back. Never mind.
Keep it in, bro. He deserves to get canceled. I'm gonna fucking.
Damn
I'm gonna
it.
share
Now I'm
this
gonna
shit
actually have
everywhere.
to fucking do something, bleep it or some bullshit. All right, Friends with Differences, episode 15. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on.
Thanks
Thanks
you.
for having
And
us.
this is the intro.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.
All right.
Delicious.
Oh.
So what did we
Smooth.
talk about in this episode? For the people, a quick recap.
We talked about a little bit of AI.
Talked about the trans community.
environment,
child labor,
just a splash of pools.
Some topics out there that you're gonna want to listen to.
Yeah,
for sure.
Some good conversation out here.
Should be captivated. For sure. Well, appreciate you guys for coming on.
Appreciate you for having us.
It's been a good episode. If you guys want any links, they'll be in the description. Check them out. Until next time, it's been the Friends with Differences podcast.
Adios.
Peace.
Friends with differences.